I'm Jared Kruger, worked and lived in Sibley, Iowa at C&B, attending my last semester at Northeast Iowa Community College for the John Deere Tech program. Grew up on a family farm, always worked on the family farm equipment. Before C&B, I worked at Power Sports and did ATVs, and I always knew that big equipment was what I wanted to do, so my senior year I started working for C&B as general laborer and then slowly moving up into a service tech position. Originally I was planning on going to just normal tech school, and then my service manager told me about the program and to check it out, so I went to one of the preview days and just going there and seeing like all the technology that they have, how they use service advisor and instructors. I knew that was the college for me.
My name is Levi Street. I am from Ida Grove, Iowa, and I am attending the John Deere Tech program in Calmore, Iowa. Graduated high school in '23, and I'd been turning wrenches before that on our pulling tractor. And then I kind of talked to the guys at John Deere. They offered me the Calmore school, so I decided to go visit the place, and the campus was nice, the John Deere building was nice, and the other schools that I went to, they just didn't seem as welcoming as Calmore was. It's a really good place to go. You know, the instructors make it a more one-on-one connection with students. They make it very personal. It makes it easier for you to learn.
I'm Grant Smith. I'm based out of the Spencer location. I went over to Northeast Iowa Community College to attend the John Deere program. When you're going into the career of working on John Deere equipment, it's good to go to a school that is focused on that. And that's where you find this school to stand out compared to other diesel schools. When you're over there, you know, you're strictly working on John Deere equipment, so you're going through service advisor, parts advisor, and they have classes specifically for that stuff. And so, I mean, you're sitting there working on and learning that system that you're going to be working on.
They go over, everything, hydraulics, electrical, powertrains, engines, even the basic stuff like safety and fundamentals. It's fast-moving, 20-day classes, so you're always kept up and doing something new all the time. Being able to apply knowledge from classes, it was pretty easy. Our lab is always centered around what we were learning in class, so that kind of helped remember the key stuff. And then our on-the-job training in spring and fall, we were able to work on similar equipment, electrical or hydraulic problems that we knew the basics from, and then apply that to the machinery we're working on now.
It really makes it easier for when you come back to the dealer, you know, knowing, okay, I was up at college working on this piece of equipment, I kind of have a general idea what I'm doing. Or vice versa, when I was back at the dealership, I worked on this equipment, so that makes it easier up at college, so I have a better understanding of how that piece of equipment works. The way they're supporting me would be when I come back for OJT on the job training, they're giving me work to do, they're giving me stuff that I've took classes in at Calmore to keep building my knowledge, you know, keep it fresh in my brain since I've already learned about it.
They're very hands-on and it flies by. I mean, it's a 2-year program, but you don't ever have a summer break. What you have is 2 3-month-long OJTs. Come back in the spring, work on your planters and tillage, stuff like that, and then you'll go back for the summer, and then you'll head back off in the fall and work on your combines and tillage and spreaders. And
the Road to Success program has helped me by basically providing me with a little bit of on-the-job training before I went to college, and then I got to apply the knowledge that I learned at college back at the dealership, so that really is beneficial because, you know, they always say getting your hands on something is the best way to learn, and you get the best of both worlds at both places.
The Road to Success program has helped me just because I know I have a full-time job once I graduate, when I come back, and knowing that I'll be able to get reimbursed for any tuition that I spent is really nice.
Don't have an agriculture background. If you do, if you don't matter. If you have an interest in turning wrenches or anything like that, I mean, the Road to Success program is really helpful in getting into it. They'll send you in the right direction on where to get the schooling to put you in a couple stages ahead of some of the techs you're actually going to work with in the shop.
If you're interested in becoming a John Deere technician and interested in the program, reach out to your local C&B dealership. They're probably more than happy to support you along the way.